What's going on, you guys? TBR here, back yet again with another King of Fighters Allstar video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at, breaking down, and reacting to yet another Street Fighter V trailer. This time we are going to be taking a look at the nostalgia variant for Chun-Li. Now, if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, we did take a look at and break down the trailer for the other version of Chun-Li that will be the free-to-play version of the character that will be released with the collaboration. So if you guys want to check that out, link will be in the description, because in today's video we will be taking a look at yet another one of those trailers and slowing it down and seeing what it is there is to see in the trailer itself. But before we go ahead and get into all of that and more, make sure if you guys haven't already done so, you smash that like button and subscribe. And without further ado, you already know what time it is. Why do I even do this anymore? Pretty sure you guys know what time it is. What time is it? I'm not wearing a watch. Oh, that's right. Cue the intro.
Here comes a new challenger!
終わったら甘いものでも食べようかしら。はい、準備は OK よ。
You guys, so like I said in the introduction, this will be the second one of these character reveal trailers that we've taken a look at. If you guys want to see the first one, that will be in yesterday's video, and again, the link will be in the description. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this new nostalgia variant Chun-Li trailer. This was released last night, so let's go ahead and take a look. If you guys want to see this thing in its entirety, link will be in the description as well. What we're always going to do here on the channel is we're going to go ahead and we're going to slow this thing down to 0.25 speed, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at what there is to see here. So with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. So there are a couple of things that I did notice from watching this trailer the first time around, so I'll try to go ahead and point those things out. First and foremost, this is the nostalgia variant of Chun-Li. Not necessarily sure why it's the nostalgia variant, but okay. But anyway, she looks great. The character models so far look amazing. So we're going to get a look at the basic string here, kind of like I had mentioned in yesterday's trailer breakdown for that other one. As you guys can see, this basic string's kind of fun because it has a ton of hang time on it. And again, poor Mai, right? So right here, right off the bat, we're going to get a look at her projectile, which is going to be her S1. Now, it's going to be hard to tell with this thing slowed down, but again, if you guys want to check this trailer out in its entirety, you can do so in the description. But this is a faster fireball. I'm almost wondering, though, if both of these versions of this character are going to have charge skills on this fireball. That could very well be the case. I think we all pretty much expect that to be the case with a character such as Ryu, which we know he's going to have Hadouken, right? So we pretty much know that once that trailer drops, that's probably going to be in his kit. It's probably going to be a charge skill. I would assume that this is going to be the case for Chun-Li as well with her fireball. Her projectile, like I said, this version is much faster from what I can tell. You can even almost tell even with it slowed down here. So in general, this could be a charge skill. We'll have to wait and see, but definitely good stuff. Again, just like in yesterday's trailer, if you guys are wondering, typically speaking, and they've done a very good job with this with these trailers so far, they aren't going to show you things such as dots, hyper armor, super armor, all that stuff in these trailers a lot of the time. That's stuff that's going to be kind of stripped out. So we're all going to have to just wait and see on that, because you're not really going to get any sort of visual indication of anything like that in these, but just wanted to make sure I pointed that out. But the fireball does look like it is going to be a little bit faster with this version, and overall, good stuff. Now again, speaking of speed, the S2 here is the same as what we saw yesterday as well with her kicks. However, it definitely looks like this is also going to be quicker. So in general, it looks like this version of Chun-Li is going to have faster skills. This makes sense. This is going to be a more premium version of this character that is not going to be given out for free. So that's pretty much what we can glean from that. But overall, it is looking pretty similar, and that does look like it'll probably have off the ground as well. And the S3, same as with the other skills, much faster it seems like from what we can tell. Now again, this is pretty much going to be what we saw in yesterday's trailer as well, with the exception of the fact of the speed on this thing being much better. And again, I would expect all of these to have off the ground if I had to guess, although you never really know. But I do think that that's probably the case. Now, the core finisher is looking like it is pretty much the exact same as what we got with the other variant of Chun-Li too, so these characters are very similar. The one thing that I will say that you will notice with this version of Chun-Li is, if you guys haven't already noticed, yeah, she thick. She real thick. Somebody had left a comment in yesterday's video, shout out to whoever it was, but somebody had said, why is Chun-Li looking like the Incredible Hulk? And yeah, she doesn't miss squat day. Leg day, yeah, those are her favorite days. But anyway, moving on. The less is said about that, the better. Now, when it comes to this here, this is going to be the 3PG. Again, we saw this battle card in yesterday's trailer. Same art, same card, so not much to talk about there. But you will be able to see this version of Chun-Li in action using it. This is a gorgeous animation. It's a full screen cinematic. This character does look like she has one projectile, as well as having a projectile on her actual finishers with the core finisher, and then everything else looks like it's going to be a strike skill. This looks like it is going to be a very long finisher as well, so that's very nice for her. But in general, she is looking pretty darn good overall. I would say that both of these characters are looking like they are going to be pretty promising. You know, we always expect these characters for these collaborations to be extremely powerful, especially with the last two collaborations we've had being Dead or Alive 6 and Guilty Gear. Both of those were amazing collaborations as far as the quality of the characters, but in general, that's pretty much what we can glean from this. We can go through it one more time, but really I think that that's really all we're going to be able to tell. So again, we're not going to be able to see anything such as dots or anything like hyper armor, super armor, or anything like that with these. So there isn't going to be too much that we can really talk about from these, but I do think that this version of Chun-Li, definitely just from the footage we've seen, differs from the one that we saw yesterday in several key fashions. The biggest one being the fact that she is going to have that ability to have a little bit quicker animations, so that always bodes well. There's always going to be small differences whenever you have these duplicate characters, because of course there's going to be the free one and then the actual more premium version. So the premium versions are typically going to have a few more bells and whistles, obviously, but in general, that is pretty much what we can tell from this. Again, the best I can tell, we're probably going to have off the ground on all these skills. We're probably going to have a charge skill on that fireball, although that is not confirmed. And then we're probably going to just have a very strong, very brain dead character with this one. So in general, we'll have to wait and see how these characters shake out with the kits. We're not going to know much about that until the actual release. You know, we should know at least typings and things such as that, probably on the 23rd, being the fact that we have the collaboration on the 24th. So we should have information very soon, but in general, we are getting close to the collaboration itself, you guys. I'm expecting to probably see a new trailer like this each day leading up to the release of the patch notes for this thing. So it ought to be a pretty entertaining next couple of days. You guys know me, I will make sure to keep it going here as far as the coverage of all this stuff, but in general, that is what we know so far about this Chun-Li. So not much else we can talk about here, but with all that being said, you guys, I hope you all found it informative. I hope you all enjoyed it. Is there something in here that I didn't notice that you guys may have noticed? Leave it in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You all take care. Peace.
Continue.